just pulled into camp and I'm gonna show you my rig. Let's go. All right, everybody. This is the belated truck tour that I'm finally giving you guys. So, this is my 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport, fully stock, and it is not 4x4. I know, it's really sad. Also, I've named it TaHomie. It's a mix between Tacoma and Homie. Got my Florida flag right here. No, that is not a Confederate flag. A lot of people think it is. It's Florida flag because born and raised in Florida. Have to represent. If you go over here, my tires. These are the stock tires that came with it. They're terrible. I'm just waiting for them to get worn down enough to where I can change them out. And then once I get new tires, I'll get a lift, new shocks, new tires. It's the whole thing. You gotta do it all in one time. So that's why I'm waiting on getting new tires. So I'm gonna start with the front of the car here basically and then work my way back because there's a lot going on back there. But coming here, so this right here.
How do you feel, Luke? How does TaHomie make you feel when you're driving her?
It makes me feel like I'm driving a sports car, but I'm still in a truck. Compared to a big Mr. Ford, what Glory has, big Excursion. But I have basically this seat open, my passenger seat, kind of throw anything I want to put on there when I'm driving.
So it makes you feel like you're driving a 4x4, but you're not.
No. I know I'm not driving 4x4, but I have gotten to some crazy places. I'm kind of against 4x4, and I want to push my limits and see how far I can really go.
You're against 4x4?
2x4, I don't...
Unpack that statement.
I really don't believe you need 4x4 because there's just like, the chances when you use it are so minimal and you probably only use it like 5% of the time when you drive. So I'm against 4x4. Maybe I'll get really stuck one day and I'll change my mind, but for now, 2x4 fits. Also, we've been using walkie-talkies out here because we're out in the boonies, there's no service, so we can talk between cars, which is really nice. I do want to get an integrated like walkie-talkie that I can just like pull like this, like the truckers have. Go back behind the driver's seat, and we got...
Whoa, you have so much going on right here. This is where the good stuff
There's
begins.
a lot.
Luke,
Hey.
you're set up on the fruits.
I'm set up. So right here, this is my kind of pantry area that I have. I want to do a shelving system so I can fit more, just haven't gotten around to it. And then this is where I keep all my spices and stuff, candy, anything that doesn't fit in here goes on the floor, basically. And then right here, I got my cooler, my Dometic cooler. It is massive. Everyone asks me how big it is, and I just say it's as big as my back seat because it is, and I don't know the size. I got it at an REI garage sale. I think this costs like $1,200 new, and I got it for like $500. At REI, people always buy new items and then return them after they used it for the trip. So you just find like brand new items in the garage sale. It's awesome. And then right here, I got all my toiletries. What else? Keep all my keys in this door. Probably not the safest spot, but it works. And then my DOP kit. That's what I use to, you know, stay hygienic out here. I also always keep up my window shades back here. This door in the back. A lot of people don't think it's safe, but a lot of work vans I've seen, they only have the 2 front windows that they can see out of. They probably have blind spot mirrors. That'd probably be nice, but I kind of just pull out really slow, you know? Don't try to go too quick.
I'm a hater, and I am one that has told him it's really unsafe.
It's not that unsafe.
I think
it's nice because
this
no one
one,
can see.
This one doesn't matter, but it's the other side. You need to be able to see your blind spot.
No, I kind of just like peer out, you know? You gotta look over, bend the neck a little. All right, we're gonna skip the back for now. Keep going to this side. So then we got the passenger seat. When I'm not carrying a friend or other luggage in here, it's kind of just empty. I got my little trash can. These things are lifesavers. Little tiny trash can for the car because there's always like gum wrappers or just like things you tear off of a bag or something. It's really nice to have a little bag in your car. And then we got my camera gear in this bin and my toolkit. I used to keep my toolkit in the forbidden bin in my car. However, I use it too much, so I just keep it out now. And then all my window shades, so I can cover up all the windows, front windows. We made them at the Whitaker Ranch, which was really nice. I would definitely recommend building your own window shades compared to buying ones for a car. You can just make them like super custom fit. That's about it for that side. Pretty boring. Then we can see the fridge again on this side. Also, I got my ShamWow. Shout out if you know what ShamWow is. Protects my door and the handle. So I have a fridge right here, but I don't have it turned on because I was having some solar power issues, but just got 2 new panels, so I should be good and be able to turn it on and get ice cream soon. This is my fridge right in there. It is a little different having a vertical fridge compared to a horizontal, because you kind of have to like dig stuff out to get to the bottom, but you still have a fridge in your car, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so fancy of you to have a fridge. You don't have
really
to buy
nice.
ice every other
I would
day.
hate to have a cooler. I would never do a cooler, ever. I would just make enough money to buy a fridge.
Was that a diss? I have enough money to buy a fridge. I just haven't.
All right, let me finish my tour. Let me finish my room tour. All right, and then I have my battery right here. It's a Goal Zero 1500X. It's connected to my solar on top, and then it's also connected to my car charging port right here. So when I'm driving, the alternator can charge it. I get about 118 watts from the car charger port, and then from the solar, I have 200 watts, and I really get like 180 watts realistically, which is pretty good. I would say the most important part of a rig is the battery situation, especially if you're a filmer, because if you're running low on battery, you're gonna be living in Starbucks, and that sucks. So solar, it's a must. It's a must if you're gonna be living in a car for a long time. Okay, the first section of the car is complete. Now we're moving to the part everyone wants to see, my truck bed. Let me swing out the bikes. So when I came out here, I had a dirt jumper I wanted to bring too. However, a friend really wanted me to bring another mountain bike for him. So I have 2 mountain bikes. This is my dad's, this is mine. I wish I brought my dirt jumper, but I guess I have an extra bike in case mine breaks. Too bad. So what's really nice about the Go Fast Camper is that I can lock the doors and have all my gear secure. Whereas if you have like a soft top or something, you can't lock it, which
It's problematic.
kind of, yeah, it's pretty sketchy in a city. There we go. So I also installed a locking tailgate on this truck. It should have come with it automatically, but it didn't, so I had to install it. Necessary. So now I'm gonna pop out my awning, which is this right here. I call it the torpedo on the side of my car.
We love this awning. This awning has saved me
It's really nice.
many sunburns and many rains.
So I'm not actually sure the brand name of this. I think it's called Overland Expedition or something like that. Ooh. I'll find out the name and put it on the screen. Hold on, I gotta get the cable. Tighten that. And then we set up the poles sometimes, but most of the time we don't, because it's just faster. But when it really rains, you want the poles out.
That one's super high.
Boom, that was pretty quick. So this is my 270-degree awning. It goes all the way from my front of the car, covers the whole tailgate area, and it's so nice when it rains. Like yesterday, it rained all day. We just set it up and then boom, I extended my whole living space to a front porch now. Very, very nice. Love this thing. Now that, oh, frick.
I just thought of that.
Okay, so I also just remembered that I have to set up the Go Fast before I do the awning because it covers the like area where I can pop it out. Ugh, it's really annoying, but this is a realistic tour, guys. This is how it goes usually. Still not at the point where I remember. So now I just gotta undo this side and then pop up the Go Fast. A little annoying. All right, now I'm gonna set up the Go Fast. A little out of order, but it'll work. All I do is pull out a pin, boom, pin, boom, and then just kind of let some airflow in there. And there she is. All right, now I gotta redo the awning. Ugh. There's a lot of moving parts in my setup.
Everything takes 5 minutes, right?
Everything takes 5 minutes. Ooh. Which is kind of annoying. However, I have a lot of features, you know. That's what you cost. When you have a lot of features, more time of setup. Glory has no features, no setup. So, alrighty, this is my whole living space, garage, toy bin, everything that I own is right back here basically. And where I work, where I sleep, the whole 9 yards. So let's go take a look at it. So shoes off is a must. It gets so dirty back here. Ugh. So this is what I do, sit in my little bin, and then pop the panel, chuck it up there, boom. Now I have this whole area I can sit way better than a regular truck cap because you can't stand up like this and change, pee in a bottle, do whatever you need. But so this is my bed right here. I sleep with a sleeping bag every night, and then I also have a blanket just in case. And I do put the 2 panels right here, boom, boom, put my head right here. It is a pretty large bed to fit a 6'2" person. It could probably fit like a 6'5". I'm not sure the exact size of the bed, but it's pretty long, and it can definitely sleep 2 people, if not 3. I know I mentioned me and Diego slept in here in my last video, and it was very comfortable. We didn't have to snuggle at all, which was good. But yeah, it was plenty big enough for both of us. And this is the view. Pretty epic. I don't think you can beat it. So it looks like down there. And then this is where all the magic happens. This is my desk. I brought this table with me as my kitchen table. I had no idea it would fit in here, but it worked out perfect. It's a little big, but it works. So I'm just kind of post up in here all day, you know, edit, kind of do 1 play day, 1 work day, 1 play day, except I've been playing a lot more than working. That's my desk. I can also eat here if I need to and it's raining. But mostly I do all my cooking, kind of edit outside too, but this is kind of like at night or something, or if I'm in a city, I'll post up here. This right here is my gear bin, all my camping supplies in here, my clothes. I keep all my clothes in my duffel right here, socks and underwear, towel, and then this bin under here, I don't know if you guys can see it, this is the forbidden bin. I despise getting into this, and if I have to, I think the day's ruined.
When was the last time you had to get into the forbidden bin?
It's getting longer and longer every time, which is nice. So it basically means I'm moving everything out of the bin eventually, but probably like 3 days ago I had to get in here. And
R.I.P. And
yeah,
it was a bad day.
It was a bad day, bad day. But I basically have just extra supplies in there. I have some of my off-road equipment in there. Yeah, forbidden bin. So right here, I got a 5-gallon bucket. No reason I should have brought a 5-gallon bucket.
That's the poop bin.
Yeah, I can take a poop in here if I need. I could do it.
But who would do that when you have the grand, wide, open outdoors?
That would be an insane video. Maybe I'll do that, like a stealth camp video. Except I'm not stealthy at all with this thing up. I'm just taking a poop in here. That would be terrible. Terrible. But yeah, I just have a couple random items in there. Under my feet, I have my 1-wheel. I usually slide that out when I work so I can get some leg room. But I've loved having that thing here in order to make walking non-essential anymore. So I just strictly ride my 1-wheel.
It's a pro way to be lazy.
Exactly, exactly. And then my rinse kit. This thing is
magic.
A lifesaver. I'm gonna show you guys it right now.
I personally love that rinse kit.
It's just a little pressurized 5-gallon bucket basically. And you can always leave it on. It doesn't waste any energy doing that. And then you just have a pressurized hose just like you would on a house. It's really nice for cleaning dishes. That's my main purpose I use it for, and my hands. Anything that needs to be cleaning, it's amazing. And then right here, this is my drinking water. I think it's about 5 gallons too, I'm not sure. Yeah, this again too, it's really annoying to always have to lug it out. Anything you have to constantly move, it gets tiresome every day. But you also have to remember is that I drove out to Colorado without a Go Fast on my truck. So I had to have bins, and now I'm living out of bins, even though they're all protected. So if I were to do this, I would say no bins and just do crate systems or build out like sliding drawers and stuff or shelves. That's what I'll do in my next build. So this is my chair that I have. I just put it right in my kitchen bin. All my essential kitchen items in there. What did I just say? Kitchen?
Yeah.
Kitchen?
Kitchen.
All my essential kitchen
Catch 'em
items
if
in
you
there. Just bring it out eventually. I'm definitely building like a couch right here. And then it's gonna have a slide out drawer, and my whole kitchen's just gonna be set up. That is like, it's key, because every time I wanna make food, I have to set up my Coleman stove, set up everything, and then cook my food, and then clean it, and then put it all back in the bin. It sucks.
It is
It sucks.
unfortunate. I will attest.
But I have a kitchen, so I guess I can't complain. I have my ladder right here. The Go Fast came with a ladder. I never use it. I always just climb right up in there. but I did use it to install my solar panels, so I guess it's nice to have. And then my whole left side of the car right there is all biking gear, helmets, backpacks, bladders, shoes, everything. If you look right there, I also have an extra 5 gallons of water because I run out very quick. I have about 10 gallons I carry with me at a time. If I could, I would carry 50 gallons, but that's unreasonable. The main things you run out of here are energy and water. And those 2 things, because you can really stock up on food and clothes and all that, but water and energy, those 2 things, most important. That right there is my new 200 watts of solar. Each of them are 100 watts. They're Goal Zero Boulder 100s. It's been a long time coming in the process. So I had one solar panel you probably see in previous shots that was on there, except it was only providing like 30 watts max, and it was a 100-watt solar panel. So that's like, it was broken. I had to return it to REI, get those. It was, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm gonna relive all the memories.
And now you're happy with
now I'm really happy with the whole setup, and I should be gaining power each day instead of losing power, which is a really good feeling. All right, guys, I think that concludes the tour. Let me know if you have any other questions about it or what I should do, what modifications I should add on. Try to be money conscientious. You can really do anything to a truck, but it all takes money. So that's where I'm at right now, and thanks for watching.
Found it. Noggin.
Found it. Noggin.
See ya.
That's all right. Now I gotta put it all away to leave.
Pedal to the metal! You!
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
That was easy. Dang it, that was way.
Let's go. Who needs a synchro?
Yeah!
That was so nutty, dude.